Let's talk about Freedom at Midnight, a series that tackles one of the most important and emotionally charged chapters in Indian history, the partition of India and the events leading up to its independence. While the series has its moments of brilliance, it also has glaring flaws that can't be ignored. First things first, the performances. All the actors have done a brilliant job. Special mention goes to Farid Zakaria, who plays Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Zakaria's portrayal of Jinnah is nothing short of captivating. Every time he comes on screen, the energy shifts. He commands attention with his restrained yet powerful performance, capturing the nuances of Jinnah's personality with remarkable finesse. However, the brilliance of the performance often feels like it is masking the deeper issues of the series, as though the actors are carrying a narrative that does not always do justice to the historical complexities it claims to portray. A story about leaders, not the people. One of the biggest problems with Freedom at Midnight is its complete sidelining of the common people. The show almost forgets that the story of independence is not just about politicians and bureaucrats sitting behind closed doors making deals and plans. The real struggle for independence was fought in the streets, on university campuses, in villages, and in homes across India. Yet in series, the people are reduced to faceless masses, mere statistics. The bloodshed, the sacrifices, the pain of partition, all of it is shown in a way that feels disconnected. It is as if the series is more interested in boardroom dramas than in capturing the soul of a moment that cost millions of lives. Overemphasis on politicking and bureaucracy. The series gives undue importance to the politicking and negotiations between the British and Indian leaders. It almost glorifies the bureaucratic machinery as if these were the revolutionary forces that magically brought India its freedom. There is no acknowledgement of the grassroots movement, the student protests, the underground revolutionaries, or the collective will of the people. Where are the voices of Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, or the countless unnamed individuals who fought against colonial rule? Instead, we get drawing room conversations that seem more concerned with ego and diplomacy than with the fiery spirit of a nation yearning to break its chain. Soft on British Raj. This is where the series truly falters. Freedom at Midnight goes way too soft on the British. It portrays them as benevolent overlords who tried their best to manage an inherently flawed India. The Hindu Muslim brides, according to the series, are shown as something that stemmed from deep seated issues in two communities. This narrative conveniently ignores the role of the British in framing the flames of division. The divide and rule policy was not just a strategy, it was the cornerstone of British colonialism in India. By pitting Hindus and Muslims against each other, they ensured that a united uprising would never happen again after 1857. Yet the series glosses over this fact, almost presenting the British as helpless witness to India's inherent flaws. Jinnah, the convenient scapegoat. Another glaring issue is the way the series treats Muhammad Ali Jinnah. It pins much of the blame for partition and the resulting violence squarely on his shoulders. Jinnah is portrayed as an ambitious, divisive leader whose political aspirations tore the country apart. While Jinnah's role in demand for Pakistan cannot be ignored, this portrayal is overly simplistic and one sided. It ignores the complexities of his motivations, the context of rising communal tensions, and the British manipulation that exasperated these divisions. Jinnah's story, like that of Gandhi, Nehru, and Patel, is deeply intertwined with the colonial reality of the time. Reducing him to a caricature of ambition does a disservice to history. Where are the freedom fighters? One of the most baffling omissions in Freedom at Midnight is the lack of focus on the revolutionary movements that played a crucial role in India's fight for freedom. The series makes no mention of the student protests, the labor strikes, or the underground networks of revolutionaries who risked their lives for the cause. Instead, it sticks to the elite narrative of leaders in clean suits discussing the fate of millions over tea. This top down approach to storytelling feels incomplete and frankly a little lazy. Faithful adaptation, but is it the truth? The series may be a faithful adaptation of the book Freedom at Midnight by Larry Collins and Dominique Lapierre, but that does not mean it's close to the truth. The book itself has been often criticized for its colonial gaze, seeing India through the eyes of British and romanticizing their role in its history. The colonial lens is evident in the series as well. It perpetuates the idea that the British were the good guys who reluctantly left India, while Indians were too divided and chaotic to handle freedom responsibly. the colonial legacy, and its impact. This brings us to a deeper issue. The series seems blind to the colonial legacy that still haunts India and other parts of the world. Britain did not just rule India, it exploited its resources, drained its wealth, and left it fractured. The same colonial culture that orchestrated the looting of the global south continues to support modern day imperialism in places like Palestine and other places of the Middle East. By glossing over this context, Freedom at Midnight does a disservice not just to history but to the ongoing struggles against colonial and neo imperial forces. Freedom at Midnight is a series that tries to capture a monumental moment in history but fails short in many ways. While the performances are excellent, the narrative leans too heavily on elitist perspectives, glosses over the role of the masses, and is far too lenient on the British. Is it worth watching? Absolutely, but with a critical eye. Don't take it as a gospel truth, instead, use it as a starting point to question, research, and understand the complexities of India's freedom struggle on your own terms. For those who want a story that truly captures the spirit of independence, this story might feel like a missed opportunity. And for those willing to look beyond the surface, it is a reminder that history is often written by the powerful, and it's up to us to uncover the rest. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.